are you going so fast tonight? Have you ever stopped beside the road to smell the rose of life? Take a breath now, don't hold it in too long, 'cause you might end up missing out on life's short little song. She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go.
Hello, testing 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we're good to go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Late night stream tonight. Was doing some other stuff. Black Desert Online with some friends, had that going earlier. And I was going to do some Player Unknowns, but I figured, why not do a late night X-Plane stream? Just something to relax on, have fun. And yeah, you guys were reading the title right. I got the JAR A320 with the donations that was given by my friend. So with that, those kind of donations I was actually able to afford the JARDesign A320 key. So that was nice. It helped me a lot because I literally only have about maybe $5 in my PayPal account right now. So yeah, I'm glad to have the JARDesign in X-Plane 11, so that way I don't have just a few select planes, like maybe 2 or 3 planes to fly from. And as I promised, I would get the A320, and I would be flying in the next stream. So we're gonna be planning to do a flight from San Francisco, which you can see here, all the way to Portland. And we're going to be flying as Virgin America. We're going to be flying as Virgin, or Redwood 318 is going to be our call sign. And if you guys notice any difference in colors, I'm trying out, or I've always had the reshade plugin for X-Plane 11. But I've had some crashing issues, so we're going to see what happens tonight. We're going to see where it goes. And I'm going to go ahead and flicker the effects on and off so you guys see the difference. So you guys can see it kind of makes the colors stand out a little bit more. Kind of brings that that gray effect. You can see that this is the default, this is what the add-on, this is the default, this is the plugin, so on and so forth. You guys can see the difference. So it makes the game, the colors look a bit less washed out. And there's other effects like you could choose other effects here, and this is free. This is free, by the way, too. So I could like strong ambient lighting. You can see it adds a little dust effect, and you can see like the differences. But I don't really like that because it gets in the way and it is annoying to look at. So I like this one with oh my god, guy was I think it was slew mode, or he changed ramps. But as you can see, it's much better in color, in terms of color. Once we get to our cruise altitude, it looks really cool too. Other than that, I'm still getting some stuff down. I got to get the zero fuel weight. The zero fuel weight for some reason was not entering properly for me on Simbrief for some reason. It was giving me a max zero fuel weight, and I think this plane, I need to enter zero fuel weight for it. But nonetheless, we're going to open up our charts. We're going to open up our charts here because I didn't get that done. But for the most part, the departure is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure I don't need to download any charts as I flew out of San Francisco a lot. So I'm pretty sure I have the Truckin' 2 departure, and for Portland, I'm pretty sure I have the Timbers 2 arrival as well. I don't have to worry about those. Alright, so we're going to go and find, what I still need to do is I still need to organize my charts here because my charts are all over the place. I need to get rid of some of the older charts as well. So I need to go through my charts one of these days and get rid of some of them because there's a lot of old ones that I need to remove. And hopefully okay, that just loaded. So yeah, next plane, as you can see, there's a new bar at the bottom left just to help me. It's basically what I'm going to plan on getting next is the A330. The A330 is going to be my next planned payward plane. Hopefully by maybe middle of this upcoming month, I will have some money because I'll have all my school stuff paid off, because I actually start online classes on Wednesday. I actually get all my information for the online class on Wednesday. And at the beginning of July, I head up to the Fire Academy, so I'm not going to be able to do anything by then, because I'm going to be busy. So I'm just trying to find KSFO. SFO. Open up the ground chart. Very excited about the release of P3D. I don't know exactly what they're going to be releasing in the new P3D. I haven't really been following up on it. What all are they going to do? Like, is it just going to be, like, are they going to do graphic changes, or what? Like, what's going to be the situation with P3D? I think it's version 4 or 3.4, something like that. Alright, so we do have the Truckin' 2. I know we have the Truckin' 2. There we go, departure Truckin' 2. And I don't know if there's any ATC on. There was ATC on earlier, but not sure. I'm not really checking up on it too much. Alright, and then we're basically good with that. We're gonna open up the Portland arrival stuff. So we're gonna find KPDX there. And we're gonna be on the Timbers 2 arrival. I don't think there's any continuous pages for that, so we're just gonna leave it as what we have now. Oh, Captain Canada, what is up, man? Glad to see you here. I saw, yeah. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Love your streams, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Captain Canada, heard of Captain Canada, I know a lot of you guys. I've seen some of the guys on my channel on Captain Canada streams. So you guys probably have heard of Captain Canada or probably been on his streams before. I watch his streams whenever I can. His streams start very early for me because I live in Alaska, and everybody streams, you know, start before I do. Like Cat Strader, Captain Canada. I think John Fly does some pretty late night streams, but Cat Strader and Captain Canada are the main two streamers I watch for flight sims, apart from like Matt Davies. Start at very early in the morning for me, but sometimes I could catch them, which is pretty awesome stuff. But yeah, Captain Canada, man. Nice to see you stop by. It's 64-bit, and it's like they're changing everything. Nice, 64-bit. That's always a good thing. I like how a lot of games are starting to switch over to that or update for that. That is pretty awesome. Alright, so we're getting all the charts here because I need my charts. I cannot fly without charts. I am the worst without charts. I am unorganized without charts, and that is a known fact. If you watch some of my older videos, you guys will know. I am pretty unorganized with if I don't have my charts. So we are basically good on that. So we're going to go ahead and just get right on into starting the aircraft here. Captain Canada, my dude, thanks for the kind words. Not a problem, man. Love your content. Always loved it. Even before you started all the streaming and stuff, man. I remember you used to put a lot of time in your editing. I could tell with your videos. Yeah, very good job, well done. You got a lot of subscribers in the just recently too. You got a big flux of subscribers that came in the past maybe 3 months. All I can say is congratulations to you, man. That's perfect. And the only thing is you do it as a hobby, so you don't even do it as like an actual job, which is pretty awesome. Engine igniters are off. Engine mode selectors are normal. Ground power is going to be coming on. Actually, here. So it's been a while since I've flown the A320. Because I haven't had it since X-Plane 10, and I've only flown it once, and just to see if everything was working. So I'm a little bit rusty at starting this plane and making sure that you know, knowing where everything is. But for the most part, I think I got the basics of it down. 600 plus in the past 3 months has been crazy. Yeah, I saw that. It was insane. I was like, I remember when I just came on your channel one day, like, and you just had like 100 subscribers more. I was like, wow. This guy like blew up. The streams really got you a lot of attention. That's really cool. Like, you just like, streams get you a lot of attention. I have no idea why, because once I started streaming, the same thing happened with me as well. And you know, it's just the X-Plane community and the flight sim community in general is just a great community. Very very supportive. Very supportive. Alright, so battery 1 and 2 are on. External power is good. Let's go and get the APU master and all that stuff going. We got the APU master. External power is going to be coming off once that comes active here. Hey, they changed the sounds in this? I don't remember these sounds in X-Plane 10. I think they may have updated the sounds. I don't have the add-on sounds. It's been a lot of fun. I have a solid base of people now, which they like, which is key in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, there's actually a few guys that actually see from my streams on your streams, and it's pretty crazy. see that you see all same viewers everywhere now. It's like it's like a pretty solid community. External power, let's go ahead and get that turned off. Now run APU power, APU fire test, not going to do. APU master start and switch is good. External power is on. I already read over some of this stuff. Whoops. External, we probably don't need lights on right now. APU bleeds and be, oh, that's pro P. APU bleeds coming on. Cross speed, that stuff is good. Packs 1 and 2 are coming on. ADRS mode is going to be set to STS, and we're going to set that to 1. We're going to set the first one to nav. Sam Lambert, maybe you guys can co-pilot. Hey, he does shared cook. I saw a lot of Captain Canada's videos, and he has done smart co-pilot. But thing is, he flies on Pilot Edge, and I think he flies on Vatsim every now and then. I've seen a lot of his past videos on Vatsim. I don't have Pilot Edge because I don't have the money for Pilot Edge right now. And maybe once I get my job or my first paycheck, you know, depending on when I get my firefighting, you know, job and how much time I have, I'll probably be able to start paying for it. But for now, Pilot Edge is not within my budget. Not within my budget right now. What's up, nerd? Yeah, sometime, Sam, sometime. Big Daddy, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. That and all the people from all over the world is crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and hit enter. And let's go to the strobe. We're going to set that on to auto. We're going to set our nav and logo lights on. We're just going to turn on our overhead lights just to get that out of the way, because I actually like having the overhead lights on. I'm a big light person in flight sims. Keep floodlight off. Alright, let's go ahead and change our fuel here. So we're going to be carrying about we'll go 7.5 on that. So we'll go about there and we'll load that up. That's actually already loaded, so we don't need to worry about that. Go ahead and disconnect ground power and do that. Get that up anymore. Passenger signs are going to be coming on. Where are the passenger signs at? There they are.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Emergency lights are being armed. Landing elevation set to auto. Radios are on. ATC clearance. We're going to file our flight plan here soon. Radios. I'm so used to flying the 757. I've been flying the 757 quite a bit. And I'm looking at where all the 757 stuff is for some reason. It's just like, it's a force of habit now. And this is not a bad habit. It's just I'm super rusty at this plane. Alright, so we're going to put in KSFO. Our destination is going to be KPDX. Alternate is going to be KPDX. Cruise altitude is going to be 340. True airspeed, not going to change that. Departure time and all that stuff, not going to change that. Flight time is perfect. Fuel hours is perfect. We're going to go ahead and enter in our route, so we're going to be on the Truckin to departure. Great Field, I think that stands for. I'm not sure. Great Field transition. Machu transition into the Timbers to arrival. And this stuff we can get rid of. That was for our shared cockpit flight that I did in the last stream. So we'll just set that there. We're going to go ahead and go to transmit and receive. We're going to set IFR and we're going to send. I'm an amazing controller. Sam Limber, I'm going to have to go to the airport. I'm going to have to go in Denver sometime when you're controlling. I actually do want to do that. I want to test you. I want to, you know, see if give you an emergency. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's pretty mean, especially since you're fairly, I mean, you're ground control and delivery, so you're probably not going to be able to do much. Yeah, I'll give you a ground emergency. Yes, why not? Alright, so we're going to be going from KSFO. Typing it too fast there so it doesn't register, but that's alright. KPDX. We're going to drop that in the from and to. We're going to line the IRS, and we're going to do flight number BRD3A3A818. There we go. And do cost index of 60. Leave the flight altitude there blank for now. We're going to go to the flight plan. Enter in KSFO. We're going to go departure. We're going to depart on, I believe they're departing on, let's see what the traffic flow is. Let's see where they're departing out of tonight. No, nowhere? Okay, we'll just choose 01 left, I guess, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm off to bed for me. Left you with a like and even awesome flight. To see you in the skies, my dude. Alright, Captain Ken, thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciated. And I'll see you in your next stream, hopefully. Thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciated. I'm on every day, dude. Well, if I fly in Denver, I'll let you know. I'll put it on Discord and everything. When I fly in Denver, I'll definitely message you. I'll for sure let you do that. So 01 left. I'm just gonna choose 01 left because that's usually normal departure for non-hit for non-heavy. Uh-oh. That's alright though. Alright, truck and 2 departure. We're gonna be on the Great Field transition. We're gonna go to flight plan. We're gonna insert that. We're gonna go to the arrival, so Portland. And I'm gonna be laying on ILS 28 left. We'll see what happens if anybody else is heading there. We're gonna be on the Timbers 2 arrival. Approach visual, let's just choose Schaefer, and then if it's bad, let's get rid of it. Approach transition is gonna be Machu. There it is right there, and choose Machu. Go flight plan, we're gonna insert that. Go down, we're gonna clear this flight plan disco there. Insert that. Down. And we're good to go. Good thing my first tower training session is tomorrow. Oh, well, if you're gonna do tower train tomorrow, let me know if they put you through actually like an actual Vatsim test, and just message me, and I'll see if I could attend, because I know a lot of controllers say, hey, you know, attention all pilots, you know, so and so is, you know, testing, or, you know, being tower qualified, come test him or put him to the test, you know, so on and so forth. Just message me and let me know. I'll definitely be willing to do that for you. Definitely be willing to do an arrival or departure, or whatever I plan on doing. Alright, so let's go. We're gonna go to performance. We're gonna set our V speeds. We're gonna set our flex to 45. We're gonna do flex 45. We're gonna set that in there. And we're basically good on that. We're gonna go check our phases. Gas index is 60, good. That's good. We'll enter. I don't really enter in all the stuff in. I don't really need to, as far as I'm aware. Alright, we'll go back to the init page. We're set cruise altitude to 340. Pop that in the cruise altitude. We're gonna go to flight plan, and we're good there. So basically, all that stuff is good. Alright, and that is it for the FMC. So we'll just leave that on the flight plan page, and we're gonna go ahead and we sent in our flight plan. Let me just verify it through VatSpy here. Yep, we're good. Flight management computer set. Altimeters. Let's go ahead and grab the San Francisco meters as well. We'll need that. It's going to be altimeter. Altimeter is 29907. So let's go here. Go 29907. Enter that in there. We got nav. Let's leave it on arc. Look at an arc. Set that to 10. Engine skid is gonna stay on. We're gonna go next page. We're gonna get ready for the pushback. Did I click it? Or did, yeah, there we go. Okay, pushback. Doors are closed. Beacon is on. No, it's not. It is now on. Call tow. We'll go over here. The tow. We'll call the tow. Oh, it'll probably be the sweet box. Sweet box. I hate the sweet box. It makes me stress and sweat a lot. Alright, let's go and get rid of that. And the tow is gonna connect, and it will lift our nose off the ground there. Alright, so tow is called, anti-skid and nose wheel steering is coming off. Clear that master caution there. Go ahead and clear that. And engine starts, fuel pumps will be coming on. Fuel pumps are on. Engine mode selector will be set to start, and we'll get the pushback going. So, oops, the wrong one. Hopefully I didn't miss it. There we go. That's the one I wanted. I meant sweat box. I was like, sweet box. I was like, sweet box, sweat box. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so where's that guy going? That guy just landed? I think that guy may have just landed. I'm not sure. Yeah, he did. Alright, so we're gonna go for 0-1 left. What we'll do, we'll push out tail to the left. Alright, so park brake should be off. The autopilot, or the co-pilot will shut that off for us, so we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and get him to
park brake off.
Reverse. And we'll start the engines. Once we get back here. That guy's just gonna plow right through us, isn't he? Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and start turning the aircraft here. Out a little bit more, and we'll stop.
Park brake on.
Alright, let's go and call bye to him. He's gonna lower us and he's gonna set off back to the ramp area. Alright, engine start. Fuel pumps are on. Engine mode selector is on start. Engine 1 and 2 may now be started.
Starting engine 2.
Alright, let's go and check on that engine. That engine is good to go. Let's go and start engine number 1.
Starting engine 1.
Alright, I don't think we have any towers on yet. Nope, still no towers, so we're just gonna have to do Unicom. Let's go to show who's online. We'll set that down there in case the tower gets on. Alright, sounds like 2 good engines to me. We'll go and pull up our checklist here. APU bleed. Let's go up here. We're going to get the APU bleed turned off. And packs 1 and 2 are good. Let's go get the master APU switch turned off. Before taxi, nose lights coming on to taxi. Runway turnoffs are coming on. Seatbelt signs are on. Wing lights are going to stay off for now. Strobes are auto. Beacon is on. Flaps will be set for takeoff.
Flaps 2. Spoilers arm.
Spoilers to arm. Transponder is going to be set to on and TARA. Let's go down here. Set that to on, TARA. And we'll leave that on 1444. And that's before takeoff basically. So auto brake, we're going to set that on to max. And anti-skid nose wheel steering is going to be coming back on. And let's go ahead and announce our taxi route here and our runway that we're going to be taking off on. Go to San Francisco ground chart, and we're going to be taking off on runway 1 left. Let's go ahead and actually zoom in on our map real quick here to see our departure. So good to me. We should go into ARC or nav mode, and that looks good to me. Alright, so one hit enter and go ahead and announce that we are taking off on SF. Oh, why isn't it doing it? There we go. KSFO traffic. Redwood 318. Taxiing runway 01 left. Via Alpha, Mike 1. Alright, so release the
Park brake off.
And he's forward on the throttles. Look at the difference of like the colors though. Big difference, quite a big difference in terms of the gray, kind of grungy, depressing look, I guess, and then you got like the nice color. It's cool. Make sure our controls work. Go. Play left. Play right. set to cruise for now since we have no controllers. Let the OP climb. Set speed mode. I don't think that as is. Heading mode. Set to 014. Mission Ships Gaming, hey, what's up, man? It's been a while. Yes, it has. I do remember, I feel like I do remember your name. I feel like I do remember your name. I think I've seen you in a past stream, very long time ago. Name does sound familiar. Alright. This is the only thing about the reshade mod is you kind of have like the chart. This kind of has its moments where it hits a spot and it gets really bright. That is alright. It's like, look at the difference in the cockpit too. It's just a whole different feeling, a whole different type of view, color effect. So Mike and Mike 1 are coming up. So Mike is going to be left up here. Mike 1 is going to be that guy there. It's Mike right there, right? Yep, that's Mike. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back. Nice. Welcome back. So, just a heads up, my sim may crash. I'm just doing this as like a test, but I figured why not stream it with the reshade. If I do crash, I'll just do a shorter flight. I'll do like San Francisco down to Los Angeles. I just want to see if this will work with the reshade and everything, because in the past, I think I just had it installed incorrectly. Once I reinstalled it and I tried it, I did a whole flight before. With reshade on, so I don't know, maybe it's just the way I installed it, but I think I fixed it, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think the guy, did he land yet? Saw an arrival coming in. He already landed though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe disconnected. Everyone hold short to make sure we get everything checked here. Shouldn't be too many checks. So before takeoff, at hold point, landing lights are going to be coming on once we pull onto the runway. Nose lights are set to takeoff, and takeoff is basically done. Double check to make sure that he's either off the runway or he's somewhere else beyond the gate or whatever. We'll see. See what happens with him. Let's go get lights on. Alright, let's go and hold up here. And let's go to tower view just to make sure we're not hitting anybody here. I think that was him right there, so I think we're good to go. Let me check on the Vatsim, make sure there's no more arrivals. Maybe that wasn't him. Oh well. Anyways, we are clear, so we're going to be taking off here. Gonna pull the, oops, I was
Park brake on.
Alright. Runway, 01 left, RNAV to tie-dye. Oops, I wasn't, there we go, RNAV, tie-dye. Alright, use the park brake.
Park brake off.
And let's get ready to get out of here. Flex mode.
Power set. 100 knots.
Shit. The lag spike there.
V1.
It's gonna
Rotate.
There we go. Oh yeah, very windy.
Positive climb.
Here coming up.
Gear up.
That wind though. Windy. Very gusty out of San Francisco. Chrono? Yeah, I could. I don't really do that though. To be honest, I'd never.
Autopilot 1, cross-check. Autopilot 1, cross-check.
Wow, plane really wants to climb. There we go. Alright, not a bad takeoff. Very windy, very gusty. Lot of fun. Love taking off in windy conditions. They're always challenging. Let's go and bring, we'll get flaps up to 1 here soon.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
And we'll get some nice views here in a bit. Just gonna
Speed
manage the
check.
aircraft,
Flaps
bring it
0.
up all the way. Airplane's gonna hold us at 250 knots. Very windy. See if we get a better view on the left-hand side. A little bit. So like, look at the difference here. Like, it's a bit better in terms, like the clouds are just a little bit more wider, puffier, a little bit more cleaner instead of like very kind of a little bit, tad bit gray, a bit more clean. Pretty awesome. Let's go back in here and monitor our flight. The planes are really wanting to climb. Alright, so
Spoilers disarmed.
spoilers back. That's the next page. After takeoff, laying nose, and turnout flaps will be coming off at 10,000 feet. Altimeters will be set standard at flight level 180, and anti-ice will be set once temperatures hit 0. I'll try to remember that. Usually I don't, but we will try to remember that. We're out of the turbulence a little bit, seems like. So we're completely out of the turbulence. I would have known that San Francisco was having that bad of weather. It probably would have done an arrival. Winds were 270. So I probably should have took off on the 28s, to be honest. 270 at 21 knots, gust 26. So it was pretty gusty. Let's go and look at our altitude, 10,000 feet. Turn our lights off. Having the lights stay on, strobes are going to stay on through auto. There. We're still good. And off we go. go and see what we're heading off to. We're off to Great Field. I think that's what that stands for. I think that's what that is. It stands for Great Field. So I'll check our departure chart here. Or, it's the arrival chart. Whoops. Departure chart. There we go. So, we are now on to Great Field. I'm going to call it Great Field because I think that's what it is. If anybody here knows what that exactly is, then please tell me. Alright, coming through 15,000 feet. Figure out what that loud is. It's not. No, that's not what it is. I think that's just the default sound, guaranteed. I'll have to turn that down. Alright, coming up to 18,000 feet, and then we'll turn down whatever that the packs, the air conditioning sound or what it is. It's really noisy. Let's go and set.
Standard Vero crosscheck. Passing flight level 182.
Is it here? No, it's A2C. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Do not crash. Oh, I think we upset at X-Plane, guys. I think we upset at X-Plane. Well, it seems like we're still in. It seems like it's just Reshade is doing its thing. I don't know why, but okay. It happens, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if Reshade recovers. I think it's just loading all the settings and stuff, so we should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Which I don't think it is. I'm still in game. I'm still playing. So things to take note about when using Reshade or just X-Plane in general. Do not use that ATC thing. That doesn't mean the sound thing. Let's see, there's a sound here. Yeah, I don't know what you guys can see. Let me try fixing that. Oh, I think it's fixed now. Flickered there. Flickered. Let's see, it's like, okay, now I have two instances of X-Plane running for some reason. Well, not running, but OBS is picking up two instances of X-Plane for some reason. I have no idea why. Like it minimized itself. I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna unload Reshade real quick. I know I could unload it with the thing here. But that's honestly what this flight was gonna be all about, was testing Reshade and everything, but see what it can handle, what it can't handle, and how my computer can handle it, and obviously streaming it, because if I do plan on using this in streams, I gotta make sure that the RAM usage and everything is not being hogged by basically Reshade itself. But let's pause it real quick and see something here. Let's see, I'm gonna unload Reshade here. But yeah, that's basically what this flight was gonna be all about, and I ended up streaming it just because to see what the results were gonna be, and just wanted to see how streaming the aircraft with Reshade, or streaming X-Plane with Reshade on was gonna be, and might as well make it public. I'm gonna do something today anyways, but yeah, so Reshade is still loading in. It's gonna take its precious time. You guys are gonna be able to see it because, well, Reshade is being Reshade right now. It's just giving the thing that you guys are seeing is not what I'm seeing, by the way. What you guys are seeing is something completely off to what I'm seeing. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna reset how to download Planes X-Plane 11. It's pretty easy. You just download the aircraft, drag it to your aircraft folder, and that's basically it. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try something here. I'm going to just completely redo a different flight. We're going to do the LAX flight. So, let me see if maybe reloading the sim. I'm gonna reload the sim. Because I'm stuck at like 5 frames right now. And reshade's still loading. So I'm just gonna redo. We're just gonna do San Francisco to Los Angeles, just shorter flight. I really want to do Portland because I never flew to Portland in quite some time. I'll probably do that next stream. Once I do the 747, because I did have plans to do the 747. I was actually thinking about doing that now, but 747, I haven't flown that plane in months, and that would have went pretty pretty bad. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and restart my sim. We're gonna do Los Angeles to or no, San Francisco to Los Angeles. It's a shorter flight in general, and since it's late night stream, I don't want to be doing too long of a flight. I'm gonna get that done here, and X-Plane is stuck running open in my Steam, so that's always fun. But yeah, basically Restream, if you guys ever plan on using Restream, or if you guys do use Restream, you just have to be very careful with what you press and what you use, because it's pretty bad. It's you know, X-Plane is a very picky sim as is, as any flight sim is. You do something wrong and it just you do something wrong. Like literally all I did was minimize or change the scale, or I don't know, the two boxes of the ATC, and Reshade just freaked out. So along with X-Plane 11, so you have to be very careful when using X-Plane and any flight sim with these type of Reshade and big mods and whatnot. That's the reason why I'm testing it before I do like a Friday night op with Reshade or something. I've been trying to fix this issue with my game all night. The overhead doesn't illuminate at all, no lights or anything, but buttons work and no lights. So that's not my issue, but I've never heard of that issue before. I've never encountered that issue. Maybe your plane is not compatible with X-Plane 11. Maybe you installed it wrong, or have the wrong version, or not an up-to-date version. It could be a multitude of things. May have to reinstall X-Plane 11 all over again, which I hope I won't have to do. So I know what you're going through. Yeah, every person that flies X-Plane should know exactly what I'm going through right now. Just troubleshooting, testing, troubleshooting some more, testing, taking notes down, and all that stuff. So it's just one of the things that come with flight simming. Just one of those things that come with flight simming. But Reshade, if you guys are ever going to use Reshade, be careful with what you press. For instance, don't use the ATC thing. Don't use the ATC button. Or if you are, make sure you press the button again, not the little two boxes. I have no idea what that is, and I don't use the default ATC. So X-Plane 11 is loading back up right now. We're just gonna do San Francisco to Los Angeles. Now the planes I have are given the same issue. Think I installed something wrong, so now I'm troubleshooting. If not, then I'll have to reinstall and install my mods back one by one. Is it also happening with the default? It's also happening with default planes as well and stuff with you? Because if it is, then that sounds like it's just an X-Plane error in general. Reinstall is probably gonna be your best bet for sure. Now it's a little bit large here. Size this. Yeah, if you're having that issue, which I've never had that issue before in any planes that I've had, except for planes that are either out of date or just again just not working in general, then yeah, definitely look into reinstalling your whole sim, because it could just be a sim thing. Alright, we're gonna go new flight, A320. We'll do my Virgin America's already loaded. I'm gonna load up at San Francisco. That customize, and we're gonna load up at the same ramp as last time. The I think Alpha 51 Alpha. Yep. And we'll do same time, match real world weather, and we'll go and start. We'll X-Plane do its thing. How to download planes to X-Plane 11. It's the same. If you had X-Plane 10, it's basically the same exact way. Cool. I recommend you just look up a YouTube video. I'm not going to go through the whole process, because it depends on what plane you're installing. There's installers for some planes, depending on if you're buying a plane. I think there's some that have installers. I think there's some, that you have to do a certain method on, like xplane.org, to get it downloaded into your system and, drag and drop. It's basically drag and drop, but I'd recommend looking up a video tutorial so you get an actual video of how to do it, because I'm not gonna go into a tutorial on stream. It's just, there's a lot of video tutorials out there for X-Plane 11 on how to do these things. I'd recommend just searching through that. That's gonna probably be your best bet. Yep, default aircraft had the same issue. I think I put a mod in. I put a mod in when it comes down to the clouds or lighting probably conflicted with something. I've actually had that same issue with what I added in some sort of mod or add-on, and it completely stopped working. Like, it wasn't the cockpit lights, it was the ambient lights, like the street lights, airport lights were like not visible at all until like I was like a mile away. I know that pain. I did that back in X-Plane 10 though, so I don't know how to do it or fix it for X-Plane 11. The only way I could tell you or how to fix it is reinstall X-Plane 11 or diagnose your mod. Diagnose X-Plane 11 if you bought it through Steam. That will basically find any modified files and it will replace them with the default files. If you bought it through the website xplane.org or whatever, xplane.com, reinstall. I'll just completely reinstall at that point in time. I think that's gonna be your best bet. Other than that, I'm gonna get some music playing because why not? Because X-Plane takes a little bit of time to load, so get some hero board playing. See what we got. Hopefully it's not gonna be too loud. Actually, go to their playlist. They have some pretty good playlists. I'm gonna go to one of their playlists that I usually listen to. Of course, X-Plane is still taking the sweet precious time to load. That time. Especially since I'm using a lot of orthos and all that stuff. Gives it more loading time. Yeah, hopefully you figure out your problem there, J-Kid. I really hope you do, because X-Plane could be a really amazing flight sim, and having that issue is not going to be the best. Uh-oh, now Reshade is having a problem in general. Now it's just taking some first time to load now, so I'm probably going to have to uninstall Reshade completely. Because it's still doing its loading thing right here, but we'll see what happens. We'll give it some time to process. 49 effects remaining, so we'll give it time to load. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, that's alright though. It doesn't load here, usually. I don't know why it's loading here now. Strange. It is beyond me. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to reinstall Reshade completely, which I'm not gonna do right now. It's gonna be too much of a hassle. The great thing about Reshade though is the way to uninstall it is all I have to do is drag one file out, and that's probably what I'm about to do, because this is I think it's completely screwed. The files are completely screwed, so I'm gonna have to do that. So let me completely close out of X-Plane here. And we're just gonna go into just a normal flight. Instead of a troubleshooting stream and testing stream, we're just gonna go into a normal flight sim stream. Why not? Get you guys something out of it. Of course, I have to restart my Steam again because X-Plane is glitched and stuck open, apparently, from what Steam is saying. That's the only thing about running games through Steam is if you don't close out of it, or if it doesn't close properly, or the way that it wants to, it says it stays open, but not true. Not true at all. You guys are just gonna see a black screen for now. I don't have my sim open yet. Let me go ahead and uninstall Reshade real fast, and we'll be ready to go. Find my X-Plane file. I have that open. But like I said, if you guys want to use these mods, always run backups. Always have a solution. Always, always, always. Don't just install mods all willy-nilly, because that will damage your flight sim, and if you don't do it correctly and unorganized, you're gonna have issues. Like what I'm experiencing now. The issue I'm experiencing now, but it's a good thing I knew what it is. Troubleshooting X-Plane 101. Alright, Let's go and get you guys something on your screen here. And you guys should be able to see next plane starting up here. There you go. Yeah, normal flight. Let's go new flight. A320, that's already probably loaded for us. Go start flight. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna do Portland. We already have all the information for it. I'm just gonna do Portland again. We already got the issue solved with the reshade, so we're just gonna stay with Portland. We're gonna do the Portland flight. So San Francisco to Portland, hour-and-a-half flight. Not bad. We'll stick with it. We already know what we're doing. We already know what everything is. So we'll just stick with what our original plan was. At least the loading time will be faster. Because it doesn't have to reload or load reshade and all that. But reshade is a great add-on slash, it's not really a plugin, but it's a really great add-on to X-Plane. Adds in just better colors, you know, the way you want to customize your visual looks on X-Plane, but it's one of those add-ons where you have to be careful. Very, very careful. Especially depending on your PC specs as well. Alright, here we go. About to load in here. Finishing up some last loading stuff. There we go. Alright, we are in. Doing much better. What was that system? That system? What is this? Oh, that's the... yeah. That was the, ATC thing, so I popped out the window, and that's what angered reshade. Alright, other than that, we have our frames back here at the same ramp as last time, so we're gonna go and get straight on into our flight plan here and everything. We're gonna go and get minimized here as best we can. Steam maps common, X-Plane 10, and then charts, A320, load up that chart. Its time, there we go. And we're gonna find the San Francisco charts. So San Francisco, then go to ground chart. And then we'll go on the departure for the trunk into departure again. We're going to try to speed through the starting process as well. AC, we're going to go find KPDX now. There it is. We're going to do the arrival, the Timbers to arrival. And then we're gonna be on 28 left. We're gonna stay on 28 left and 28 right. We're gonna stay on the planning for 28 left and 28 right, as I did before. And we'll pull up the PDX ground chart. Down here to connect. Go Redwood 318. We're gonna go to USA West and Airbus A320 VRD. We're gonna connect that. Go show who's online here. And we'll go and get our starts. Starting checklist. So we're gonna ground power connected. We're gonna get fuel truck connected as well. Get our left and right batteries on. General power coming on. Master switch is turned on. And we'll let it do its thing. Gonna get the fuel loaded. So 7.5, we're gonna load that. Be a quick load. And we'll disconnect the fuel truck. Bring this over to the electrical. Bring it to APU. Alright, APU is available. We're going to disconnect the external power. We're going to APU bleed on. External power is off. Overhead panel lights are getting turned on. Get those set up. Air conditioning, no white lights. Cross bleeds are good. STS 1, set nav 1. We're gonna set nav 2. Wait for the battery switch or the on battery to come off, and we'll switch at the nav 3. And we'll hit enter, and we'll go and set our strobe, set our nav and logo lights, and we'll get our smoking signs on. Emergency exit lights are good. Strobe lights, all stuff's good. Landing elevation is auto. Radios, we'll get that turned on. ATC route, go and get that filed. It should be, nope, okay. Alright, so PDX 40, we're just gonna send that on in. Flight manager computer, we're gonna go down here, we're gonna get that set up. And all that. Page KSFO/KPX. Pop that in there. Align IRS. Flight number.
The cockpit is too hot.
318. Set that up for him in a bit. We'll go and set the cost index 60. Go up here. I'll set that to there. And we'll go to the flight plan. We'll go set KSFO. We're going to departure. We're going to be on 01 left again. Actually, you know what? No. Go flight plan. We're going to go to race. We're going to go KSFO. We're going to departures. We're going to be on set 28 left for departure this time. And do we have the truck and 2 departure still with us? Yes, we do. Perfect. Truck and 2. And we're going to be on the Great Field Transition, and we're going to go to flight plan, we're going to insert that, go to KPDX, and we're going to be on the ILS for 28 left, and we're going to be on the Timbers 2 arrival, Novia. We'll set the Machu transition, we go flight plan, we're going to insert that, clear up the disco there, insert that, and we're good to go. Alright, so all that stuff is good. Let's go to performance. We're going to set our V speeds. We're going to set our flex to 45. And we're good there. Go check our phases, make sure cosmetics and all that stuff is entered in. There. Back to takeoff. We're going to the init page, and we're going to set our cruise altitude to 340. And we'll go to flight plan, make sure that gets entered in. And we're good. Alright, so do that on the flight plan page. Flight management computer is set. Altimeters, we're gonna set that to 29er. I think it was. Let's see, was it 29? Set standard. There we go. I think it was 29er 907, I believe is what it was. Go and just double check with the SFO meter real quick again. Okay, SFO meter. The altimeter is 2996 now. 2996 is set. Set that there. Set our altitude to 340. We're gonna set anti-skid and nose wheel steering is on. Go next page. Pushback doors are closed. Beacon is coming on. Come on. There we go. Tail is gonna be called. We're gonna get him pulled up. And anti-skid nose wheel steering will be turned off. That, close that. For the master caution. And he's gonna connect to us. This up, and we are good to go. Alright, fuel pumps. Let's go and get those started on before we get the pushback going. Fuel pumps are all good. Engine mode selector will be set to start. And let's go and get the pushback going.
Park brake off.
Start a turn now. And we will burn out the aircraft. And we'll stop the pushback.
Park brake on.
By tow, lower us, and disconnect from us. Good there, engine mode selector is set to start. We're going to start engine number 2.
Starting engine 2.
Number 2 is going to come alive. He's probably going to magically disappear here in a bit. Goes. And wait for the engine to stabilize out to 20. Go, let's go and start engine number 1.
Starting engine 1.
Go ahead and get our taxi lights on, runway turnoffs on, headlamp lights are good. Alright, like 2 good engines to me. We'll set that back on normal. Go up here. The AP bleed turned off. Get the APUs turned off. AP master is off. AP bleeds are off. Packs 1, 2 are back on. Nose light is on taxi. Runway turnoff lights are on. Flaps will be set for takeoff.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
Arm the spoilers.
Spoilers arm.
Set the brakes to max. There we go. Alright.
Park brake off.
And let's get out of here. But we're actually going to be going for 2-8 left this time due to the winds. So, are going to go. So we're going to go Alpha, Foxtrot 1, Foxtrot to 2-8 left. Alright, let's go. Get out of here as fast as we can.
When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end to the strap. To release your seatbelt, let the upper portion of it buckle. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 forward, 2 aft, and 1 over wing. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit.
That'd be nice if I turn that on.
Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you.
Also be nice if I probably turn on my squawk in case an ATC gets online.
A life vest is
I'm gonna rush a little bit too fast out of here.
between the armrests. When instructed to do so,
Alright though, there we go.
plastic pouch and remove the vest.
And Foxtrot 1.
Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your
The
waist into
front.
the chest at the front. To inflate the vest,
And right.
firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the same pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff.
The music up just a tad bit.
Please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members.
Yep, did the diagnostics on Steam, still the same issue. Last thing I'm gonna do is disable all the plugins, but if that doesn't work, oh well. Yeah, you know, it happens. Awesome Experiment channel, follow me, you are going to be removed. I do not allow any sort of self-promotion on anybody's channel that is disrespectful. At least in my eyes, self-promotion on another person's channel without their permission, without their approval, is super disrespectful. Awesome Experiment channel, please do not do that again. Even if it's as simple as follow me. You gotta make sure that you direct it to whoever you want. If you want me to do it, I'll check your channel out. Just say, hey Envy, check out my channel. But if you just come into a YouTube stream or Twitch stream and just say, hey, follow me. I'm gonna see that as if you're directing that to the people of the channel, and I see that as very disrespectful. And if I like your content, and you know you even have content on your channel, I'll give you, I'll say, hey, check out this channel, so on and so forth. So, if you're want to do self-promotion, definitely not my channel to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, J-Kid, I don't know anything else that could help you, man. Something's messed up in your X-plane, though. Yeah, I have nothing else. I have no other advice to give you, except for reinstall X-plane and just run default X-plane. Now, once you're done reinstalling X-plane, start it up, try default stuff. If it works, start installing like maybe plane add-ons first. See if that works. Then start adding on visual stuff. See if that works. If it works, or right as soon as you install something, if that doesn't work, then you obviously know what it is. You have to start, like what you said earlier, just start doing things one by one. If you have like graphical changes or anything like that in your files, it's definitely most likely what's going to be. Definitely want to get that checked out. Alright, so we're pulling up onto our runway. We're going to hold short and make sure that there's no incoming arrivals into San Francisco, which I don't think there is. We are basically good to go. All right. .28 left, and we're going to be RNAV to... Then RNAV straight to trucking. We're gonna try this one more time. Alright. Onto the runway. E4 takeoff at hold point. Landouts will be coming on. Clear right. Clear left. Runway 28 left is identified. Got flap set to 2. Spoilers are armed. Outer brakes are set to max. Arm transponder on TARA, and let's get out of here.
Power set.
Once again, quite a bit of right rudder here.
.100 knots.
Check. I'm gonna do a wing view, but I don't want to go off the runway here or risk going off.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear coming up.
Gear up.
Set back mode to climb. Getting a little bit of turbulence again. Since we're going with the wind, we're not going to be experiencing too much turbulence, but we are going to. Oh, we're getting a direct headwind, yeah. We're not getting too much. We're going to start trimming the nose, or bringing the nose down a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and turn on autopilot.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
And OP climb is set. Speed mode is set. And we'll bring speed up as needed.
Pull up. Terrain.
Now we're good.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
Go and get flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Now we're getting hit directly from the wind onto our left, or from our left.
Terrain.
Speed checked.
Flaps up.
Flaps 0.
Sink
Just
rate.
ignore that.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull
Don't have to worry about that.
Don't sink. Too low. Gear. Too low.
I think I just hit the
Too
oh,
low.
whatever.
Terrain. Glide slow. Sink rate. Pull up.
You have to worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Pull up. Don't sink. Too low. Gear. Too low.
Nah, we're
Flaps.
fine.
Too
I
low.
really hope that does
Terrain.
not go on the entire
Glide
flight.
slow. Sink rate. Pull up.
There we go. That was about annoying. Alright, so 2,000 coming up through 3,000 feet, going for trucking. Actually get the view here to San Francisco. Choco Pie, great, yes, a great departure, a great scenery. Once we can see on left, nothing but clouds. Alright, that's fine. What is the plane? This is JARDesign's Airbus A320, the Neo version. Very great aircraft. Love this aircraft. Alright, I think we're at 10,000 feet. Yep. We'll get the lights off. I never knew that existed there. Never knew about that. Interesting. Pretty awesome. Hey, look at that. The WestJet guy's finally leaving, San Francisco there. Get a nice little outside view here. Let's get a different view here. Let's get this view. And off we go for the second attempt to Portland. Now that we're not running reshade, we don't have to worry about any unusual occurrences, so perfect. Not the A321, the A320. A321 is just a bit, the fuselage is a bit longer. Yeah, they look exactly the same. It's just A321 is just a bit longer on the nose. The nose is a little bit more extended. But they do look very, 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 very similar. Yeah, they look very much alike. Literally no differences except just a longer, more extension of the nose. And that's really it. Maybe a little bit of the tail, but yeah. Please tell me where to download Airfly 2 to Android. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't really use mobile apps, flight sims and all that. I just don't really, I guess, enjoy them. I mean, I have a flight sim for a computer, so that's what I usually use. A320 is my favorite plane. It doesn't have the A320 have smaller winglets. I think they're the same. I think the A320 wings are the same as the A321. The A321 just, I think it just has a longer body. Maybe the winglets are smaller in size due to the aircraft is smaller, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure. To me, they look exactly the same. The wing length and the winglet size and all that, they look exactly the same. Let's go and check our progress out here. I need to turn that sound down. Yes, that fixed it, okay. Not a problem, Choco Pie, not a problem. Not a problem at all, man. I wish I could help you, but I don't do the mobile flight sims. Best of luck to finding it. I'm assuming you can find it on the Play Store. Unless they don't have it on the Play Store. But like I said, best of luck. Are we in turbulence? We're in turbulence, aren't we? Oh yeah, we're hitting some turbulence. Screen shaking. Looks like we hit a patch of turbulence. Cool. JetBlue has smaller winglets on A320. I think they use the Neo now. They might have their own set of, yeah, they might have their same set. Triangle winglets, yeah, they do use those. But a lot of A320, a lot of companies that use A320s are switching to the Neo winglets, which is these here. Due to more fuel, they're more fuel efficient, I guess, and help with, I think, aerodynamics of like they help with climbing, because the way that the winglets, winglets are intended for is because the wind or the lift, the wind used to come from under the wings and over the top, and kind of, I think, used to put pressure down on the wings so it didn't have as much lift. With these versions though, and that obviously requires more thrust if you have, wind or air pushing down the wings, because you don't have much lift. And I think that's what the winglets are for. They're meant to direct the air a little bit more, when they kind of try to swing out and try to come over the wing, they go up along the winglet and then out over, somewhere else, something like that. And I think JetBlue switching over to those new these new winglets here, these sharklets is what they're called, or Neo winglets or whatever. I don't know. And I think also the Neo also has to do with the engines as well. I think there's a whole different, I guess, version of an aircraft, but a lot of technology behind it, a lot of engineering and all that.
Standard Vero crosscheck. Passing flight level 255.
I like the triangle ones though. They look cooler, but I understand now. It makes sense. That sucks, man. I kind of like I'm a Boeing person, so I'm kind of used to these sharklets. I'm really used to those. I'm really used to those. But I have no problem with the triangle winglets as well, because when I look at an Airbus, I'm used to seeing the triangle winglets. So I see where you're coming from with that. Yeah. Actually, I do have the choice to switch those. I could probably actually switch them right now. Hopefully I don't break the plane. Wingtips Neo. So yeah, you can see I could put the classic on right away. You see now they're changed, so it's now the triangular winglets, wingtips there. Pretty cool. Thankfully I didn't crash the aircraft or anything like that, but I don't know if they have the actual physics for the wingtips at all, so I don't know if that maybe cost me fuel or anything. I'm gonna switch it back to the Neo. But yeah. You got these. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch them back. Why not? Why not? I don't think they're modeled in to really be more fuel efficient or anything like that, so I'm just gonna leave them as this. We're just gonna leave them as default, or the classic, I guess. pretty bad turbulence right now. Not bad, but it's pretty moderate, I would say. Whoa, that was a weather update. Yeah, that was the instant weather update. So that little abrupt adjustment you saw there, that's just Vatsim's amazing weather update, and yeah, it happens. It's a bit scary sometimes, but yeah. I play an X-Plane 10 on Android, and this game is great. Oh yeah, X-Plane. I don't play the Android ones. I don't play the phone ones a lot at all. That just made my night cool beans. Yeah, we're getting some really bumpy up here. What altitude are we at? 31,000 feet. They're not climbing us up to 34,000 feet. Oh, it's probably because our flight plan, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's because our flight plan. Turn the song down some. There we go. This is X-Plane 11. Yeah, this is X-Plane 11. This is X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11. Where are you currently above? We are currently north of San Francisco. Let me see if I can get you an airport that we're currently above. One moment. We are not really above an airport, at least not one that's registered on Vatsim. We are currently west of Marysville, Yuba County, California. We're also west of Beale Air Force Base. And northeast of Santa Rosa, Sonoma County, California. So that gives you a general area of where we're at. See what our speed is like. We're getting a straight headwind right now. I was expecting the winds to be with us, but not today. Graphics are absolutely amazing. Where are we flying to? We are flying to Portland. I did have a little bar at the top left of my stream up there saying where we're going to, or where we're flying from, where we're going to, our vertical speed, our altitude speed, and all that stuff. But I took that off because I didn't want to rerun it or anything like that. So yeah, very turbulent. Very, very turbulent. I'm gonna change the song. Change something kind of chill, relax. Let's see what song it's got. Let's see, I think it was this song here. This sounds pretty good.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We are now crossing a
So we're at 340. Yep, there's 340.
Please return your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Look how turbulent it is, man. Are you flight 318? Yes, I am. I fly 777. We are Redwood 318. Look at those mountains. That looks awesome. So no copyright? Nope, not at all. This is a copyright-free music channel that I'm listening to. It's called Hero Board. It's Hero Board, no copyright music. So it is amazing. They have some really good music too. That's the music that I like, the genre. They have a lot of genres that I like. They have chill, which is what we're listening to now. We have like trap. We have like electro, like it's all electro music. There's a few pop songs and a few good songs. Deep house. what else do they have? They have like melodic trap, chill step, bunch of electro music basically. This looks excellent. Maybe I should consider upgrade to X-Plane. It's up to you. It's your opinion. Of course, these, what you see, like these are the satellite imagery here is made with a free plugin called Ortho 4 XP. It's free. It's 100% free, and you can make it whatever quality you want. So if your computer cannot run the highest quality, and Ortho takes up a lot of space. If you're gonna run Ortho photos, you're gonna need a lot of space on your hard drive. I mean a ton, because right now I think this is quality level 15 or 14. The highest quality level is 19, I think, and I run 18 to 17 around my airports, and I run 14 to 15 in just areas that I just fly over that I don't, you know, land or do anything at. So basically it's just, you know, looks good. So this is not what default X-Plane comes like, obviously, but the plugin to generate this photoreal scenery is 100% free. Like, just download it, learn how to use it, and you could basically get orthos from anywhere on the map as long as Google Maps registers it or has imagery for it. You should fly JetBlue Airways next time. Yeah, I could. I just actually got the I just now activated my JARDesign for X-Plane 11 because I actually had it for X-Plane 10, and I just activated it for X-Plane 11 maybe about half a month ago, so not too long ago. And I actually did a JetBlue flight back in X-Plane 10, and yeah, I could do another JetBlue flight. That'd be perfectly fine by me. I have a pretty cool livery for it too. Pretty awesome livery. Alright, heading to bed, I'll subscribe and hit that bell. Thank you very much for stopping by, Andrew. Much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the like. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Man, we're still getting rocked around by the wind or the turbulence up here. Still getting a direct headwind? Yeah, pretty much. Getting bad. Getting really bad. Have you ever been trolled on Vatsim before? Give an example. Alright, there goes the subscription. Just went through. Perfect. What do you mean, have I been trolled on Vatsim before? You can give like one good example. Hi, Fly 777, thank you very much for the subscription, very much appreciated. Maybe someone trolled you by intercepting you or flying close to you. Not necessarily. Usually people would get kicked off of Vatsim without authority to do that, but then again, it depends on their controlled airspace. I have not been trolled in that sense. Even if I did, I wouldn't follow it. So if a fighter jet came up on my right wing or my left wing or something and said, hey, you know, it's like, you know, blah, 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 you know, put the plane on the ground, you know, land here. No, I wouldn't do it. It's stupid. Usually those people get kicked off of Vatsim because you're not supposed to do that, depending on if it's controlled airspace or, you know, if they, you know, administrators spot them doing that. But no, I've never been trolled like that. I have been. There was actually one time when I was in a Friday night operation, and I actually have this on stream a while back, and I was basically cleared to taxi in front of a guy. So this one person got clearance before I did. But he was told to hold short, or well, basically he held short of a taxiway when he wasn't instructed to, and I basically continued on forward because he held short. And I don't think he liked that. So what he ended up doing when I went to the holding point of the runway, given there's like 5 other planes in front of me because it was a Friday night operation, so it was pretty busy. And basically what happened was he just plowed right through my aircraft, and I have collision turned off, and he obviously did as well. And he plowed right through my aircraft, just went right through. I don't know. It was stupid. But yeah, I don't know. It was very, very, very weird. That's probably like I wouldn't say I was trolled. I feel like he just thought he had to be before me or something. I don't know. Like I said, it was on a stream a while back, and I can't remember when or where it was. I don't know. No idea. But as far as trolled, in terms of like being intercepted, no. I've seen a troll. I've seen a troll in Los Angeles. I remember there's a stream when I was at, I think it was Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure. There was a guy, this guy's call sign was like poop or something like that. His call sign was legit poop and then had like some number. And he was going into slew mode. And he was basically just, going all around the airport slewing and just acting like an idiot in general. And I actually have that on my stream as well, but I can't remember what stream it was. But yeah, it was funny. I was laughing, but at the same time, I was like, man, this is not the place to do that. There's like FSX multiplayer, but yeah, it's pretty funny nonetheless. But he probably got banned. And then other than that, that was really the only time I ever really seen a troll on Vatsim. Then again, there's a few videos of other YouTubers catching trolls out there and whatnot. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're out there. Request permission for a subscriber to say hi with a jet next to you and then fly off. And they're probably, if it's ATC, they're probably not gonna allow that. They're not going to allow that. I mean, if it's an ATC controlled airspace, then they're not going to allow it. I could already tell you that right now. Alright, awesome experiment, dude. I told you once, you're not going to self-promote here, dude. That's highly disrespectful, and obviously you didn't listen to my first warning, so... If you want me to check out your guys' channel, just say, hey Evie, check out my channel. If I think your content is good enough and you have enough content on your channel, I will say, hey, check this guy out, A little friendly shout out for, good content. But if you're just going to be like that guy where you just post, hey, follow me, subscribe to me, without any sort of directive to, it's just, yeah, not accepting that as disrespectful. There is no ATC? Yes, there is no ATC right now, and it's because it's late at night or early in the morning for them. It's probably about 1 in the morning for West Coast guys, and right now it's 11:56 p.m. for me. So, yeah. We're still in the turbulence. Like, this is getting really bad. We've just been in turbulence the entire time. camera angle in the wing. Here we go, that's what I wanted. So I'll set that as a camera. Got on this side. You can't see any volcanoes though. Just set it back on the other side. Alright, so we are just now, if ATC was on, we would just now be entering, or probably switching over to Seattle Center. To watch our field plane. Yeah, we're good on field. We should be fine. The weather's like in Portland right now. Let's see what the air system is like. Portland, winds are 310 at 8 knots, altimeter's 299 or 9er. There's a plane coming up real fast. He's in like a jet of some sort. Ground speed is 912 knots, jeez. up right below us. Be able to see him. Showed him at 31,000 feet. There he is. Look how fast he's going. This Granger, good graphics, yeah. That's the power of Ortho 4 XP. That guy's going like 900 knots or something in ground speed. That guy's going fast. I'd say where he's coming from though, just cooking in speed right now. See what his speed is when Vatsim updates. He's now going 1,051, so he's, and there he goes, he's out of our view distance. Going pretty fast. I wonder where he's heading off to. Alright, let's see, we're at the 340. Ground speed's 450, so that's actually pretty good. Winds are getting a bit better. Not as turbulent. We're about halfway, yeah, we're about a little bit over the halfway point now actually. Oh, was that you? Thought so. Alright, let's see. So we're going up down to, oops, I won't do that. To Hubucks. So Hubucks, we're going to maintain 340 until Moxie, and the Moxie's going to be 278. I don't think Moxie's going to be at 278. I have a feeling that's going to be a bit lower than that. Usually the Airbus FMC is sometimes wrong, sometimes. Let's see what Moxie's going to be at. Bucks. Moxie, yeah, 240, yeah. Moxie's gonna be at 240, there we go. That is good to go, so our temperature's gonna be right before Aaron. What our other altitudes are gonna be. So, Portal is going, or Portal, I think it's not Portal. Portland? It's called Portal. So we got Moxie, then we got Portal, so Portal's gonna be at 11,000 minimum. What I like to do, I always like to set it to the minimum, as low as I can possible. Portal 11,000. Timbers is 11,000. That's good. We got Vance, so what I'm going to do is I need to get the other charts real fast. I think there is a second chart for the Timbers to arrival, so I'm going to go and grab that. That would be pretty nice to have. Alright, so Timbers to arrival, yeah, there is a continuous page, so we're going to get that. Apparently I do have the continuous page for Timbers. Yes, I do. Perfect. Alright, so Timbers, and then we got Vance at 11,000 as well. Yeah, we're good. We will be perfect. Rouge? I have no idea how to say it. Rouge. And then we got Isaacs. We got Hannah. Is there a second page? Is there a third page for this? Let's see if there's a third page for the Timber's arrival. Nope, we're good. We need another chart. Alright. Oh, that lake is pretty awesome too. This lake is really cool and real. It's like they actually have like there's like a little volcanic like mound here. It's really cool. I can't remember what lake. I can't remember what the name of that lake is, but it's really awesome. It's like in a huge crater, and then there's like a little volcano like mound in there. That's what this is. Right? It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
We are close to top of descent, sir.
Let's see how close we are. Alright, cool. Let's go and zoom out some more. Now I want to go. Alright, so Moxie is going to be at 240. Performance. Over to the next few phases here. Ascent. So we're gonna be down 61 nautical miles. So 61 nautical miles will be down to Moxie. Go ahead and actually bring the descent rate back a little bit more here.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhang bins. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
This will be down in about 44 nautical miles down to flight level 240, which is what we have to reach Moxie by. Adam TGM X-Plane is nice, yes it is. It is an amazing sim. I'm enjoying it so far. Been on board with X-Plane since X-Plane 10. Haven't played X-Plane 9 or anything before that, but for me upgrading from FSX to X-Plane is in my opinion worth it. There we are. 3 nautical miles out from Moxie now. You're down in 14. You're hitting flight level 240 in about 14 nautical miles or so. So we're gonna go ahead and actually start heading for the next point. After Moxie comes Portal, we're gonna start heading down for 11,000 feet. coming up to Portal now. Or not Portal, coming up to Moxie now, about to head off for Portal. We're going to be to Portal in about 96 nautical miles for 11,000 feet. That's alright though, we're not going to worry about that. Because we have to reach 11,000 feet by Timbers, and Timbers... Let's go and zoom in a little bit, we're a little bit too far zoomed out. So Timbers is about 40 nautical miles out now, not a problem. Because I believe after that, let's go to the continuous page. Vance is going to be expected at 11,000 feet, and Vance is just about 50 nautical miles. So we're going to go ahead and increase our descent rate. For 1,800 feet. And that will bring us down very nicely here. That will be perfect. And of course we'll slow our speed down as well. So Portal, go to the arrival page. So Portal is going to be at a speed of 270 knots. Let's go ahead and get our speed ready. Run down for 270 knots.
Spoilers disarm.
And just to help us slow down, we'll go ahead and bring
Spoilers half.
spoilers out a little bit. Alright, Timbers is 270 knots as well, so we'll be fine with speed. Down there nice and slow. So 18,000 feet. We'll set our altimeter to 29er. Let's see if it's still the same. Let's go and check the meter for Portland again. So winds are 340 at 6. And the altimeter is 299 or 8. Go ahead.
Spoilers retracted.
Back to spoilers and probably gonna go a little bit, just a tad bit. Okay, carry a little bit of speed, but we can always change that. Let's fix that. Bringing back our feet per minute. Flower's gonna be at 7,000, so we'll go and set 7,000. Gonna be at 28 nautical miles, so we still got go ahead and bring feet per minute back again. Should level us off about there. That'll be perfect. Alright, so we're gonna be down 19 nautical miles. So flower 7,000. Let's go ahead and bring our vertical speed back some more. Gotta keep our speed down as best we can. And I believe that flower's gonna be at 250. So let's go and start bringing speed back for 250. Now we're about to cross Vance. Up on to 10,000 feet. So coming down for flower at 7,000. We're expected to hit it in 12 nautical miles. And speed. Go ahead and pull some speed brake here.
Spoilers half.
Bring us down to 250. Down a little bit. Cloudy in Portland.
Spoilers retracted.
I'll bring spoilers in. And we'll go down here and we'll go ahead and check with the ILS frequencies and all for 28 left. So the heading is going to be 283, or the course is going to be 283. And the localizer is going to be 110.5. That's already set for us. Let's go back to flight plan. Head back up here. And let's see. Let's see what our arrival waypoint's going to be looking like. Not bad. Okay, pretty basic, pretty easy. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and start sending some more. So we're gonna probably go direct to Ice Axe. Ice Axe is gonna be 3,000. Are we gonna be able to make 3,000? Let's see our speed now. Let's go and check our speed. So on to Widmer is going to be 210 knots. So it's going to start slowing down for that. And we'll go and turn heading mode on. Start making a right turn for Ice Axe. Be a little bit off of Ice Axe, we're going to just vector ourselves in. Get our ILS ready. Be down to 3,010 nautical miles, so that's actually going to be perfect. And Hannah, let's see, Hannah is going to be at 2,000 or so, basically 3,000 feet, so that's going to be perfect. That's the destination, actually. Oh, destination. Approach phase.
Approach phase activated.
Whatever. That. Are we gonna be down 10 nautical miles? I think we should be. We should be. A little bit foggy out. I'll start pulling
Spoilers
some speed
half.
brake again, so we could slow down. Localizer is captured, glide slope is now captured as well. Slow the aircraft down.
Speed
Bring
checked.
down
Flaps 1.
Let's go and start making a left turn.
Spoilers retracted. Spoilers arm.
Spoilers. Landing lights are coming on.
2,500.
Set brakes to medium. Brake fans coming on. Autopilot will be set to ILS mode. So you start getting ready to get captured on the localizers. Go and start making a left heading for Hannah. We'll start bringing speed back 200. We'll go 190.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
We'll go and enable approach mode. Lights hope's coming alive. Or localizer's coming alive. Localizer's being captured.
Autopilot 2. Cross check.
Alright, we have the airfield in sight. We have the runway and the airfield in sight.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Down 3. Here we'll come down on glide slope.
Gear down.
Alright, approach anti-ace is off. Flight management computer is checked. Landing nose runway lights are on. Autopilot ILS mode is checked. And autopilot approach mode activate. Approach 2 is checked. Brake fan is on. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Autopilot will be disconnected before touchdown for, we're actually going to hand fly it in. And just go and start bringing it back for final here.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Alright.
Radio altimeter alive.
Turn the music down a little bit. I'll let the plane fly itself a little bit here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at the arrival airport. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cuffs and glasses. Thank you.
Alright. Autopilot coming off. I have the aircraft. See how good my A320 landing skills are still.
1,000.
Check.
$500.
Low.
$400.
Land green checked.
$300.
100 above.
Minimum.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Ground spoilers. Decel. Reverse green.
Okay, reverse coming out. That was a rough landing, jeez.
$70 knots.
That was a rough land. That was not a good landing, but hey, we're down, we're safe. Alright, let's head off over here to the right. That was pretty rough, but I'll take it.
Flaps 0. Flaps
Let's get the
0.
Flaps up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arrival Airport. For your safety and comfort, we ask
Alright,
that
well,
you please
welcome to
remain seated with your
Portland.
seatbelt until the captain turns off the
Pretty rough landing, but been a while since I've flown this plane.
indicate that it is safe for you to move out.
Not bad at all though.
Your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought
Pretty
along.
smooth approach.
Please use caution when opening the
This one's not
upgrade bin,
blinking at us.
as heavy articles may have shifted around your
Alright, after landing, landing lights, nose lights are off. Or nose lights back to taxi, flaps and spoilers are retracted, weather radar is off, APU will be... Let's leave it off for now actually.
Have a nice day.
Alright, let's see where Virgin parks. They park at Delta 1. You got C there. They probably park over by Alaska, don't they? Oh, well. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's that. Okay, there's Delta. Okay, so Delta 1 it might be over that way somewhere. Yeah, it's right over here. Looks like that parking spot's already taken by a static plane, but oh well. And of course, as always, we'll watch the replay back. See how smooth the landing really was, which I guarantee you was not smooth. I definitely have to fly the Airbus a bit more, especially since I haven't flown it in quite a few months. Since I just activated it not too long ago, and this is only my second complete flight with the A320, so not too much time with it in the past few months. And an A320 is really one of those planes where you have to fly it quite a bit. You have to kind of fly it every now and then to stay in the groove of flying A320, because I'm an Airbus person. I don't have, like, A320 is literally the only Airbus that I have in my fleet, or my hangar, I guess. We'll just take Delta 6 right here, I guess. Why not? I think Delta 1's already taken, but that's alright. Tax light's coming off. I don't think our little marshaller is not going to work. I reinstalled AutoGate, but apparently it's not working, so I must have installed it incorrectly or something. No idea what that's all about. Alright.
Park brake on.
Welcome to Portland. Just landed on this runway here. Runway 28 left. Alright, well, that's going to be the flight for tonight. We're going to go and watch the replay back. We're going to log out of Vatsim and we're going to watch the replay back. So we're going to go to Squawk Box, we're going to disconnect. We're going to go to flight, we're going to go toggle replay mode.
Speed checked.
Right,
Flaps full.
Whoa, that black smoke though. Oh, it's just the... Okay, I was about to say, I know my engines weren't going to have been that bad. There's that IKEA store right there. The frames are getting bad for some reason. It's probably loading and all this stuff around. It'll fix itself.
500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 430.
Smooth the landing. It was pretty rough. It wasn't too bad. It was rough, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, not that bad.
30, 40.
What's up with the frames in replay mode? What's wrong with the frames in replay mode? I have no idea. I wonder if it's just A320. I wonder if it's that smoke. Maybe it's because I was zoomed in. I don't know.
30, 40, 50.
Zoom.
40, 30,
It's
20.
fixed now. Okay, it wasn't that bad actually. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was actually pretty. It was decent. It was decent. Decent. I'll take it. I'll take it.
30, 40, 50.
It's just the frames made it look like it was really rough.
Speed.
Alright, I'm gonna turn that music off. Alright, other than that, basically that is the flight for tonight though. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. For those that stopped by, I know it was a really late
40,
night stream for some.
30,
really late night
20.
or really early morning. A little bit of awkward stream time for me with X-Plane, but I felt like flying, so I was like, hey, might as well fly. But than that, as always, thank you guys for those of you that subscribed tonight. I just want to say thank you guys for staying interested into my content. Thank you for subscribing, and for those that gave a like, very much appreciated. For the thumbs up. Thank you for all the support, guys, and hopefully in the near future we'll get a new aircraft in our fleet. I'm looking at the A330 or either the IXCG, or not the IXCG, I already have the IXCG.
500.
Looking into the SSG E170. I'm looking into some more regional jets. I'm
100,
really actually kind of looking
50,
into
40,
it's either versus the
20.
Embraer E1 or E170 from SSG, or the JARDesign A330, or the
40,
maybe
50,
the VMAX or the
100,
XSW
200,
X something. I can't remember the group that made it.
300.
A350. So I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. We'll see how if I could see if I have enough money for
200.
whichever one I have whichever I have most for. But other than that, again, as always, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for those subscribers that subscribed tonight. And as always, guys,
50,
see you guys
40,
in the near future. Hope you guys have a great rest of your
30,
night, your
20.
morning, your day, whatever time it is for you, and stay safe, guys.
Gear up. Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Where are you going? Going so fast tonight. Have you ever stopped beside the road to smell the rose of life? Take a breath now. Don't hold it in too long. 'Cause you might end up missing out on life's short little song. She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let it go. You've got one life to live, don't let it go. You've got one life to live, don't let it go. Can you let go of it all tonight? Or will you decide to push on through and ignore the words inside? Take a breath now, don't hold it in too long. 'Cause you'll find you're missing out a life's short little song. She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let